Hey everybody, Barry with Christenson Transportation. Another segment, Safety Takes Priority, video programs. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about just, what Christenson is trying to be, which on our trucks, it says Safety Takes Priority, and it says on everything we own, it says we're the trucker's truck. And so, we kind of have this goal and idea of what we are is, a top tier company, top tier safety, top tier equipment, top tier driver, top tier office people, everything. We want to be the best of the best. We take a lot of pride in that. We got a lot of people who have been here a long time, and we think, hey, we've been here a long time, we ought to be pretty darn good at what we do. And that will keep people and attract people to be in a class above the rest. It's kind of like when those commercials they do and they're in the operating room and they're like, hey doctor, and they're like, is it any good? It's okay. Or, your airline pilot, hey, been flying along, you pretty good? Yeah, okay. No. Truck driver, are you good? I'm all right. No. We're not here for participation awards. We're not here for, okay. We're not here for middle of the road crap. We're here to be the best of the best. And we've proven that we can be. So in that, everybody, what they call continuing education. You got to always be sharpening the pencil, always be adding to the tool chest. And some of the times I think we don't do enough of, people get in a pattern and they think they've got it, they figured it out. Everybody evolves. The football programs, they watch film from the week before and they change what they do the next week. Everybody's got to change and continually improve on what they do to remain top of the game. Having said all that, I drive. I try to figure out how do I motivate people. What motivates people? What motivates me as a safety director to be the best I can be? Well, in safety, we have safety awards. We're comparing ourselves with the industry, with our peers in the industry on accidents and things like that. And as a safety person, that's proof that you've achieved something on the safety side. I was talking to a driver the other day, and I said, what's your picture of a professional driver, a good driver, a smart driver, a safe driver? Because I drive to work every day, and I see trucks changing lanes, following too close, driving too fast. And the last thing I think is, wow, there's one hell of a good truck driver. I think, thank God that's not our truck. The truck driver I look at as being successful and good and safe is the driver that's in that right lane, that's not changing lanes all the time. It's not following too close. It's not being aggressive. The guy with the nice, clean truck and trailer that's driving slow, every time I think that's a successful driver, that's a safe driver, and I wish all of our drivers were like that. I don't think of the guy doing this up and back. I don't think anything other than that's a risk. Thank God it's not mine. That's not professional. It's definitely not an owner-operator, because owner-operators, they got to pay tires, brakes, tickets, insurance, fuel. They go broke doing that kind of stuff. So, those are outlaws that don't last very long in this game. We're here for the long run. And the drivers that understand that we're driving 500-600 miles a day every day, we're not in it for the short run. We're not that four-wheeler that jumps out on the interstate, goes 80 miles an hour and takes the next exit and they're done. We're there all day. So we can't be in that mode. That wears you out mentally, physically, emotionally. Your truck wears out. Everything's bad when you're driving through the pack all day long, because you're never going to leave the pack. You're just going to catch the next pack, and then you just repeat it. It's kind of like putting it on replay all day long. Say, wow, I've been doing this all day. Yeah, no crap. Stop. So I think to myself, what can I do, you know, to make people want to be that good driver? You know, starting with speeding. I can't turn the trucks down so you can't get a ticket. You can get a ticket in a 25 mile an hour zone. You can get a ticket in a 45 mile an hour zone. So it's not about where I set the speeds. It's about the drivers driving the correct speed. And I take that and I relate it to other aspects of professional drivers. You know, the driver that does a good pre-trip. You know, the drivers that say, well, I don't have time. I don't have time. Well, how much time do you have? And you're in Southern California and you pick up a trailer that needs a tire, but you don't do a good pre-trip. You don't take the time to go to the truck stop and let us put one on it, because we will put one on it. But yet you've got time to sit in the middle of New Mexico at 100-degree heat after it blows out, and you wait all day for somebody to bring you a tire that cost me 3 times as much as if you just stopped at the truck stop to begin with. There's no, when you try to say, you know, when you don't have time for the little things, you create the big things, and you sure don't have time for that. So, you know, it's pre-trip inspections. It's the driver that's in the right lane driving the right way. It's the driver that sets his cruise control at the speed limit. You know, those are professional drivers. It's the little things that keep us above the rest. You know, when you say, hey, you a good driver? Well, when you say, hell yeah, I'm a good driver, it's because you've done pre-trips and you take care of business and you do post-trips and you look at your stuff after you've driven all day. You don't wake up and say, oh, I got a flat. Now I'm late for my delivery that's only 10 miles away. You understand that you're going to be doing this for the rest of your career, and you're going to be in that right lane driving, and you're not going to get speeding tickets, and you're not going to wear the truck out. Drivers know good drivers. We don't have to tell you. When you pass that guy and he's got a spotless truck, and not junk everywhere on it, and missing mud flaps and hauling ass down the highway, you know that guy's not a good driver. That's not who you want to be. You want to be the good one. You want to be the one that you drive by. I had a guy that had an extended hood Peterbilt. Beautiful truck. And he always got really poor fuel economy and was driving faster than he should. And I said, why do you do that? He says, well, I'm proud of my truck. I want people to see it. And I said, hell, they're just seeing the back of my trailer. You're flying by them. They can't see anything. They see it, Christenson on the back of the trailer. You know, the ones that see your truck is the ones that are passing you. You're in the right lane. You're driving the speed limit. They got the whole trailer. They're looking at you. They're looking at your shiny, big, long hood Peterbilt, and they're saying, man, there's a successful guy with some cool equipment. That's how you get seen, not flying past people. My trailer gets seen. So, you know, think of this stuff. You've got to want to be on this level up here versus down here. You don't want to be the okay driver. You want to be the professional driver. You want to go home and say, hey, honey, or hey, husband, or wife, or spouse, or partner, or child, you're proud of me because I'm a professional driver. I'm not the guy you laugh at. I'm not the guy you shy away from on the highway and say, that guy's an idiot. I'm the guy you want to be. That's what I want every single driver at Christenson to be, and to be proud of it, because I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the good, successful ones. I'm not proud of the ones we got to have these talks with every day, but they don't make it, you know, because they don't conform or they don't want to do it. You have to want to do it. I can't force you down those holes of pre-trips, of not speeding, of taking care of your equipment, of getting that flat tire fixed and not leaving it for the next person. You got to want to do that. And trust me, when you do that, when you make that transition from so-so to super trucker, you're going to know it. You're going to know it inside, and other people are going to know it. And you're going to be proud of it. And you're like, man, I wish I'd have done this a long time ago because I feel better about myself. And you got to take pride in it. I mean, if you don't take pride in what you do, no matter what it is, you're in the wrong career. So make the most of it. Be successful in what we do, and people will know it. So think of that. Talk to your buddies. Say, hey, let's compete. Let's see who gets the best fuel mileage. Let's see who has the nicest equipment. Let's see who gets the Driver of the Month award for competing in all these categories. Let's take some pride in that. So Thanks for being at Christenson. Always sharpen that pencil. Always get better. Don't hold your ground. People are changing. Things are changing. Y'all always got to fight to be number one. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being where the truckers truck and safety takes priority.